Howdy folks, and welcome back to another episode of World of Tanks with General Duck. Today I have for you another episode with Ecstatic X 56. This time he's playing in his Hellcat. Tier 8 match, south spawn of Karelia. Interesting thing about Karelia, World of Tanks actually copied it from some other game. Someone told me once what it was called, and it was basically just an complete copy and paste. There was this wide, massive swamp in the middle, hills down in the bottom where everyone battled, and up north there was a field with a couple more hills. This battle though with Static, like the first 3 minutes are boring. I'll admit it. He does a little bit of damage, but it's rather boring. Not much happens. He takes up this position here, and I completely forgot about it. It's actually a rather nice position you can take. The majority of this video is more focused towards the later on in the battle. But watch the tanks he kills, and watch how many he kills. It turns out to be a little bit interesting. The thing about this spot is you have to be patient, and I don't have much patience these days. You'll see he just sits here, and he waits, because, you know, they will show up. This is a heavily traveled area, all you have to do is just wait for them to get here. He starts aiming in for his first hit, yep, connects with the jumbo. CDC rams him. Like I said, you just gotta wait for shots. There's a Hellcat and an SU-100. Hellcat backs off before he can get a shell on him, but he did manage to get one on the SU-100. Now you'll notice that his team has taken pretty much the entire north. And that's because the enemy team didn't send anyone in north. Takes a pop shot at the IS-3, but from that distance, it didn't really have much of a chance of going in, or even hitting. All he had was his turret to shoot at. Just waiting for shots. One different strategy than I like to play the Hellcat. I would have been in there flanking them by now and probably already killed. But everybody, to each their own. Everybody has a different way of playing. Here's Static already has a prototype ready to shoot at. Takes the shot. There's kill number 1. Now, score is 6-3, but the enemy team isn't terribly far in hit points. They're not terribly far behind. Look at that. Static's team starts taking the north, and they've pretty much all but surrounded the enemy cap. That shot didn't connect quite right with the IS-3A. I doubt that one did either, but Tiger 1 has been spotted. Tiger 1's are fun to shoot at. It's a good shot on what looks like the side of his turret. Nothing on the M12, so he aims back in on the Tiger. I doubt that shell hit. Just checking for other shots. Goes back to the Tiger. Oh, that one was a good hit. Aims in for another. Unfortunately, that one didn't hit. Oh, but that one did. Can he get the kill shot? Ooh, yes he can. Now at this point, if Static were to die, this would already be a half-decent battle. That one unfortunately didn't hit. You saw the splash mark and still see the crater it left. Static's team has unfortunately failed in the south. As you can see here, a couple tanks are now probably advancing towards his cap, but his team is now taking the north, and well, they were capping. Aims in on the Type 59 again. That one might have hit. That one actually might have went through. Bounced off the Super Pershing turret. Ooh, track. Aims in for the kill shot. And he gets it. Picks up his third kill and he's nearing 2,000 damage. Takes a blind shot on where the 59 last was, but it didn't hit. Six minutes into the battle, and there's the 59. But he can't aim in his shell, just barely aims in before he takes in cover. Now he's just scanning the area a little bit, looking for a shot on him. And the enemy team starts capping. Type 59 is now dueling with their KV-2. Looks like the KV-2 actually doesn't have the derp. That's unfortunate. And he gets taken out. If the 59 is there, then that means the AT-15A is capping, which means that it's gonna be close. But he has a Chaffee heading back to base to reset. Static's telling him to shoot HE, try and take out a track rather than going for damage, but the Chaffee fortunately gets the reset. There's the 59. Headshot. Static picks up his fourth kill. Now there's no one left but the AT-15, so Static's heading back to base to help attack. Or defend, however you want to look at it. The AT-15's a little under half health. This team's pretty much got it in the bag now. Static's just rushing back basically to pick up a little bit of extra damage or even a kill. Ooh. That shell hits the dirt. Nothing left but a kill shot now. Aims in on the commander's hatch, and with a snapshot he manages to connect, picking up his fifth kill. Look at that smoke. Hellcat's a fun tank to play, I don't care what anyone says. They may have nerfed it 4 patches in a row, but it's still a good tank. And a fun thing that I noticed is that Platoon 1 would have had a Brothers in Arms, but Static denied them of that and killed their entire, both of them. He killed the entire Platoon 1, denying them a Brothers in Arms. Let's see how he did. That was Static's ace tanker in Hellcat. He also received a fighter, fire for effect, and a Halohens Medal. That's where you're in a tank destroyer and you kill at least 3 enemy tanks that are 2 tiers higher than your own. He killed the Type 59 prototype and their Super Pershing. He was top for kills and experience on either team, but 2 enemy players did more damage than he did. Still though, if he had gotten even just 1 more shell in, he would have been top for damage on either team. He fired 22 shells, hit 15, penned 12, did 2,399 damage. Most of that was, actually all of that, except for the kill shot in the AT-15, was from over 300 meters. He damaged 7 enemy players and killed 5, and profited 17,000 silver. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. My goal is to reach 100 subscribers. If you guys could help me out by sharing this video with your friends or my channel with your friends, I would greatly appreciate it. And as the channel grows, I'll start doing other videos such as uncut pub matches. That's where I'll platoon with any of you viewers that wish to join me. Just send me a PM on World of Tanks or email me. I'll record the battles and post them to YouTube so you guys can see how we perform at our best or our worst. No way of telling. Thank you all for watching. Happy battles.